Welcome back everyone to another video. This is the last one of Season 5, saved for the season review which will be coming after this one. I wanted to take this time to show you guys a project that I worked on for 3 years. Technically, its development spans closer to a decade, but most of the work completed on it was done in those 3 years. The project was completed in 2021 and has been touched on in previous events and or streams. Sonic Protamedra is a reimagining of the classic era of the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. There was going to be a sequel to it that would reimagine the adventure era of the franchise, but it was never done. This project is not a game, but rather a fan-made design lore. Between imagery and writing, there are over 200 zones, 10 plot lines, and a whole lot of other goodies thrown into the mix. The goal of this project was to build a more connected Sonic world from the ground up that would utilize every piece of content created in the times before the Sega Saturn kicked the bucket and the Dreamcast moved in. A part of the project is a prototype game that, if given more time, could have been the playable incarnation of Sonic Protamedra. Unfortunately, the developer files to the prototype were lost and only a compiled build can be accessed.
I'm out of here.
So here is the Fangame that was going to be Sonic Protamedra if it was a full game. It only, I think, got 2 zones developed for it. It had a lot completed in terms of menu framework and like the actual game engine itself. Had been completed before this project was made. It was called the Rainwave engine, and it was made using GDevelop. But you know, once those files were lost due to a hard drive failure, the project came to a halt and the engine was lost. So, but yeah, this is like an intro that I had made. I forgot what program I used, but I think I used Discord notification sounds for like some random text sounds in there actually. But in the frame, which some of you might recognize, I think is from a Bomberman game actually. But yeah, so here it is. Has a little bit of title music. I believe this is Sonic Mega Collection's title theme. And I have, I think that's Knuckles Chaotix in the background. Anyways, gonna went ahead and press enter. If this will work. Oh, there we go. Okay, kicked us to the main menu. So there's adventure mode, a time attack mode, and extras and the credits. Credits is, I'll just run you through all the people who made it. Let me click on it real quick, see if it'll, you gotta press space to start. Okay, it's a black screen actually, so I guess it does not work anymore. There's music, but there's nothing to see. I don't think I can skip it either. So this is fun. Well, anyways, I'm gonna jump cut this part. Okay, so yeah, it's been established that apparently the credits are now broken. It used to not be that way, but apparently now the credits video doesn't even show. I'm not sure if that's like program degradation or something. I don't know what happened. So extras. We have a tutorial, some tips and strategies, a museum, and a DA garden. So I'll run through these. Let's see, the tutorial. Okay, so there's actually a tutorial zone. So my bad, there's 3 zones done. So this is, I forgot I made this. This is where you can kind of figure out how to play the game. Left or right to walk, and then run. Press the space bar to jump. I remember this game actually being extremely, this game's extremely fast. I don't know why I made the momentum ridiculously fast, but I did. I guess that fits Sonic, because Sonic's fast as a character, so I guess you would, you know, naturally move pretty fast. You can roll. There's actually instructions up here, yeah, on how to roll. If I can actually make this jump, oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. And you can roll into enemies. So a lot of the platforming is very much like, there's like pretty much no slopes as you can tell, and like no loop-de-loops or curves. And that's because I hadn't gotten the Rainwave engine to be able to handle slopes and curves. So a lot of the game was just like blocky platforming like Mario. There's also results screen music, so that's kind of cool. There's tips and strategies, so here's like the controls to figure out if you want to, you know, see how to play the game. Exit return. There is adventure mode. So there's like these like tutorial sections you can go through. You can use the left and right arrows to read the different tips and stuff. But anyways, I'm gonna scroll through this really fast because I've read these probably like 8 billion times in my life. I might oh yeah, okay, I can get out of it. Oh shit, I just put it back into the I just put it straight back into it. Okay, hang on a second. Let me skip all the way back forward. There were also, like, I wrote in jokes and stuff too. They weren't that good, but I mean, it was a thing. There's time attack mode. So yeah, you'll have like different characters talk to you about different things. And then, you know, they'll take you through a little PowerPoint presentation. Then we'll see. X. And then special, I think, is Shadow, I think, and Metal Sonic. I believe I got the sprites from, I think it's the Spriter's Resource. I believe like custom sprites that people had made for ROM hacks. I put them to use. But anyway, so that was that. Let's go back. Let's see. The museum is kind of like a Sonic Gems collection type thing. So you can go like look at characters and stuff. So yeah, it's not really anything super special, but it is kind of a fun side feature. So there's characters there, and you can also go to locations and check stuff out. So there's only 2 zones, like I said, not counting the tutorial zone, because it's like not an actual real game zone. We'll go back from here. There's a DA garden, which I think this actually took a while to develop, because I remember I was having trouble getting the sprites to show up correctly sometimes. But anyways, yeah, there's like menu music and zone music, so you can click on these, and you can then click on these buttons right here and listen to music from the game, or music that's used in this fan game. But yeah, so switches to nighttime, you go to listen to that specific music, and it, you know, switches to nighttime again once you go to another music selection. But anyways, so we're going ahead and go back and check out what the actual game itself is. Time attack mode, for lack of better words, it's just adventure mode, except you just don't get any scores, so I'm just not gonna play it. But anyways, yeah, so there's Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy, Mighty, and Ray. I did not get any of these other characters implemented, as you can tell, because you click on them, nothing comes up. Ray's button is also off the screen for some reason, I have no idea why, but if you click on Sonic there, it'll select the character. This is the stage select screen. There's the animated Knuckles down here. There's actually, I think there's an animated vector on one of these screens. Hang on. Let me see if I can show it to you guys. It might be under X. No, tutorial. Oh, snap. Nah, that just put us back in the tutorial. So let me go reboot this again. So anyways, yeah, so I jumped up here. I think it was under tips and strategies. There's an animated, yeah, there's an animated vector down there. Which I'm sure you guys probably saw before. But I knew that I had another animated character on one of these screens. But anyways, yeah, so if we go on and select Sonic, and show you guys these 2 zones, and yeah, that's pretty much all there is to the game. As you can see on the menu screen, there was like a lot more zones present, or zone slots, and the original plan was to actually have the game be a lot larger than, of course, you know, what it ended up being, since its development got aborted, basically. So it was originally going to have like seasons of zones. I was going to allow people to request zones, and I would go on ahead and make them. And I was hoping to have the game kind of almost be like an SRB2 type thing, where there was constantly like new stages would be constantly added. Make it this kind of like community project type thing. But that of course never ended up happening. You guys can drop down here. I think there's a secret down here. Yeah, that I added. I think you can get a giant ring. And but yeah, the background is, as you guys can see, it's not scaled properly for some reason. At the same time, it makes for kind of a interesting visual illusion between the foreground and background. But yeah, most of the engine itself, of the Rainwave engine, I believe it took about 5 months of development, and then oh no, I want to get the top route. And then this fan game itself that was built on top of the Sonic Regnant, I believe took 3 months time to do, and then I believe it was the 4th month into development that the hard drive failure happened and everything was lost. But I wanted to make it, honestly, I wanted this game to be more of like a faster version of Sonic CD, because I really liked Sonic CD's aesthetic, but I never really liked how slow paced the game was. But of course, you know, that never got fully realized either, because again, the game development got cut short. There's actually a 1-up up top, and I just skipped it, because I am right now flying through this zone. Yeah, you can pretty much, these levels you can pretty much blitz through. Enemies, I don't think they can hurt you. Can they? Let's see. Yeah, no, they can't. I believe the hit detection on it was jacked up, so yeah, you could pretty much you can kill the enemies, but the enemies can't do shit to you, so they're just kind of there to increase your point score if you want. So, That was another thing that I had first too. But yeah, and you can blitz through levels like super quickly, especially since most of it is like really basic platforming. I'm just gonna climb up here and grab a giant ring. Show you guys one of the secrets I had up here. There's multiple routes in a lot of these zones. Of course, I didn't show them because I'm going really fast. But if you guys want to explore the alternate routes, you can if you download the project. But anyways, yeah. So those are the zones there. There's also like Discord links at the end of these zones. You probably saw in the last one. There was originally supposed to be like a leaderboard Discord, which was open for about a month before then it shut down because, of course, the game itself, you know, stopped development. There's actually quite a few slots. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's about, yeah, there'll be 24 levels per page. Yeah, but you know, of course, it's never got done. I might return to it in the future. I'm not sure. I've thought about it in the past of going back and finishing the project because I always thought it would be kind of interesting to see what it'd be like in a finished state. But until that day comes around, you know, it's just gonna be this 2 zones and 1 character. But anyways, yeah. So thank you for tuning in, and I hope to see you guys in the next season.